Hi, it's Sophie from BBC Good Food. I'm going to show you how to make marshmallows. Marshmallows are much easier to make than you think, but you just got to make sure you've got all your ingredients together before you start. So here I've just got a roasting tray which I've lined with baking parchment, and then at the bottom I've sprinkled on a mixture of corn flour and icing sugar. Then I've got a bowl of cold water here in which I'm going to soak my gelatin. I've got my egg whites and my stand mixer ready to go, and then in my pan I've got a mixture of granulated sugar, some water and a little bit of liquid glucose which is going to help my sugar syrup. If you don't have a stand mixer, don't worry, you can do this very effectively with an electric whisk, but make sure you don't have a too heavy pan as you're going to need to whisk and pour your sugar syrup at the same time. So first things first, we're just going to get my sugar syrup on to cook. You want to start cooking your sugar syrup on a really low heat so the sugar can all dissolve before it boils. The only bit of fancy equipment you need is a sugar thermometer, and you can pick these up really cheaply and they're great to have around the kitchen, especially if you're making jam. Now that I've got my sugar syrup on to boil, I'm just going to soak my gelatine leaves. It's good to soak these individually so they don't stick together in the cold water. I'm going to leave my gelatin to soak for a few minutes, and I'm just going to start whisking my egg whites. You want to whisk the egg whites until they're stiff peaks. My sugar's all nicely dissolved now, so I'm just going to put in my sugar thermometer and bring the liquid up to 125 degrees Celsius. So my sugar syrup is at 125 degrees, so I'm going to really carefully pour it onto my egg whites. Now that all my sugar syrup is added, I'm going to add my gelatin. Wring each sheet of any excess water and add it to the meringue. If you wanted to colour your marshmallows, I would do so at this stage, adding a tiny little bit of food colouring into the mix. That's my marshmallow done. I'm just going to spoon it into my prepared tin. To finish my marshmallows off, I'm just going to dust them with a mixture of corn flour and icing sugar. That's my marshmallows done. I'm going to leave them to set for 2 hours at room temperature. My marshmallow is lovely and set, so I'm just going to cut it into squares. Save the trimmings, chef's perks. Yum! And that's how to make marshmallows from BBC Good Food.